So we're going from Module 11 to Module 12. And in Module 12, you're going to still be working with gases in the first part. And in the second part, you're going to switch to talking about energy. So it's a change of topics between part 1 and part 2. So the part 1 is going to finish up talking about gases, and you're going to learn about how to figure out either the molar mass or the density. And what we have here at the top is an equation. It's a variation on PV equals nRT, which was in the last section. It's a variation with a few little substitutions in it, so you need to be confident with this equation. And there's also a density version of the same equation. It looks a little bit different, but you want to be confident with both of those. And just like PV equals nRT, you want to make sure that you can put the stuff in the correct units. And then we have gas phase reaction. So in a way, this is a repeat of the module about 2 back, where you can do conversions. Like if you have a certain volume of a gas, then you can go from the volume to the moles, and there's different ways to work with gas reactions. So you can do one of those kind of setups. So that's the gas reactions. That one is the one that can take the most time in the homework. That's that part of the homework. And then you're going to learn about pressure again and how you can add up all the partials to get the total pressure. Or you can multiply times the mole fraction to get the pressure of 1. So just a heads up, those are the equations you're paying attention to in part 1. And then in this part, you're going to look at heat capacity energy transfer. So like I said, this is a completely different topic. And for example, the quiz that's this week, it only covers molar mass and the gas characteristics. So all the quiz is all just gas, even though you will be doing the homework for this one. This week. That homework isn't until next week's quiz. And the lab this week is based on the heat capacity right here. So you want to at least have done this section prior to starting the lab. And here's the big equation you're going to be looking at right here. That's the biggest equation. And then you're going to be looking at the loss of energy. Energy going out is equal to energy going in. And if you know Q, you can substitute this on the left side for one thing and set it equal on the right side, also have this. So this equation right here gets bigger, and you could put MC delta T equals MC delta T. You're going to see a constant that changes depending on the subject right there for C. You're going to have your mass, U delta T. Those have specific units. Again, pay attention to those units. And this is going to come out in a specific unit. Finally, you're going to learn about the concept of how energy changes and how it's heat energy that moves to cold substances, not the other way around.